Hello and welcome to Craft with Hayley. Today's video I'm going to show you how to make this cute little gift box. This is using the Irresistibly Yours Speciality Designer Series paper. Now when you get the Designer Series paper, and this is free with our celebration, it comes like this. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see, but it's like an emboss resist paper. So one's in stars, next one's in spots, next one's kind of leafy. Then we've got some stripes, and then lastly we've got some kind of, I don't know what they're called, but they're very trendy at the moment. Okay, but the one that I'm going to use is the flowery one, okay, which is really lush. So it comes white, so that means you can change the colour if you choose to. It's up to you how you do it. There's lots and lots of different ways of doing it. Today I'm just going to use my brayer because I find it the quickest and easiest way of getting an even coverage, and you know, just changing the colour and making it lovely. So I'm going to turn, I'm using Pool Party ink and my speed brayer, which is obviously available from Stampin' Up. So when you brayer, there's lots and lots of tips for it. This isn't overly complicated brayering, so most people can do it. It's not a problem. Don't be frightened of using your brayer. The tip I'd give you is to take off the excess ink. That's where I tend to go wrong if I forget to do that. Other than that, it's not a problem. So what you're going to do is you're going to ink up. Now don't be too heavy-handed. Just give it plenty of rolls, not without pressing it too hard. You're just kind of wanting to ink it up quite evenly. And then I know it's a waste, but I'm going to roll it off once. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my paper, starting off the paper, and then just going to brayer across. And I'm going to do that as many times as I need to just try and get it nice and even. Okay, I'm going to keep going with this. Sorry if it's boring. Hopefully it won't take too long. It didn't take too long to ink it up earlier, the first one that I did to show you it. So hopefully it won't take too long this time either. Okay, see, it's turning quite quickly. Okay, so keep going. Important bit is to take off the excess, and then just keep building up the colour. Might have been an idea to have, here's one I prepared earlier at this point, but never mind, we'll keep going for now. Okay. I know ordinarily they say don't go backwards and forwards with your brayer, and I know I just did, but if you're just inking up some card, I don't think it's overly important, although probably getting into good habits probably is, but you know me, I'm not an overly accurate crafter at the best of times. If it works and it gives me the results I like at the end, I'm quite happy. So I'm just going to carry on inking up. It's almost done actually, and you can see, I mean, that really hasn't taken me very long at all, which is fantastic. Okay, just make sure I get that last little corner bit done. Now because it's emboss resist paper, what you will want to do is just take a little tissue over the top to just take away anything on the emboss resist part of it. So you can see how pretty. So turn some paper very quickly into whatever I want it to be. So I'm just going to turn the paper over. That's a bit nicer, isn't it? A bit nicer to look at. Okay, I'm going to grab my I keep calling it envelope punch board, but it's not. My gift box punch board. Okay, now they've learnt on this one because it's got a little pulley outy bit. Technical term, pulley outy bit. Now I'm starting with 8 by 8, and I want to make a 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5 box, which means I need to use the M line and the M diagonal line. Okay, so very similar if you've ever used an envelope punch board. If not, I'm just going to talk you through it as we go. I'm just trying to make sure that's in shot for you. I think that is, yeah. Okay, so my tip is always to punch first, okay, because you can not forget to do it then, and then score once downwards and then once across. Okay, and then you want the diagonal line. The diagonal line just goes to the other score line. Okay, then just turn it round, same again on the middle line, on the M line, punch, score, score, and then score on the diagonal line as well. Rotate it round and try again. punch, score, score, score on the medium, turn it around once more, punch, score, score, and then score on the medium. Okay, now we've only got 4 of the little grooves, and we need to take out these little ones here. Actually, I'm not showing you these little ones here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to line it up. Can you see that? I'm just going to line up the 2 score lines so that they're nice and even, and then just punch out that little bit there. And I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. Okay, and that's just going to mean that I've got the cut marks where I need them to be, so it folds up without me having to cut anything. Okay, so that is... Oh no, there's one last bit that I've forgotten to do. So to make the enclosure at the top, we're just going to slide it in to one of the sides and just punch. Okay, and that's just going to give it that little nook there. Okay, same again. Okay, so slightly different to how you'd put a corner rounder in. You're not sliding it in that way, you're sliding it down the side, and that seems to work much better. Okay. So what we're going to do then is score along all of the, let's get rid of the rubbish, score along all of the score lines so it's nice and easy to put the box together in a moment. Okay. You could do this with your bone folder if you want to, because it's nice sturdy paper, or card really, it's more card than paper I think. I don't always feel I need to, but you know, you could if you want to. So to do the cornery bits, I'm just pressing on the inside. Just checking you can see what I'm up to. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so you can see that's come together really quickly. So we're just going to put 2 of the enclosure bits together. And they'll fall apart. No, they won't really. So we'll put 2 together. And then we're going to pop the 2 over. And just close that nice and tightly. You'll find one way will go easier than the other way, and if you are finding your way won't go in, oh no, that is gone, it's okay, then obviously have another go the other side. Then all you're going to want to do is decorate it. Now I'm just going to use some ribbon, so quick and easy. To just tie a little knot or bow at the top. I'm going to do a knot because I've already braided live on a video. I don't need to put myself under extra pressure and do a bow as well. That would just be silly. Okay, and then I've made a little gift tag to go on the top. Now I don't know if you noticed in the original one, but I've got this lovely silver thread. I love the silver thread because I'm a bit of a sparkly magpie really, and that comes from this. Now this is our silver baker's twine, and if you cut a piece off, you can then take it off and you have the most gorgeous little silver bit. Anyway, very technical little silver bit. So I'm just going to attach that onto there, and that's that done. And I will just show you, because of your patience and staying with me right to the end, I will just show you a little sneak peek, because I did make a card to go with it, and there's my card to go with it. Do you love this gorgeous new butterfly? Yes, that may be in the Spring Summer catalogue as well. Pop back later and maybe I'll have another video showing you with one of those. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you like this little project. Thank you. Bye.